Hi guys, just wanted to show you around the Chilli Farm, show you what we've done so far with our aquaponics system. So we've set up the first stage of it and it's now working as a trial. You can hear in the background the water flowing. So what we have is we have 4 IBCs, we have a radial flow filter in there, we have a biofilter in line, and it goes to the sump tank. So to go through then step by step what we've set up so far is we have the 4 IBCs which will have the fish in there. So there'll be about 4,000 litres of water. At the moment we just have it set up as a trial system, so we've just got our inlet coming from a pump and from the hose, and it's coming through, and the plumbing out of each of the IBCs is going into a 2-inch waste pipe. So they all join together and comes along the 2-inch waste pipe all the way through to the end, and then that goes up to a standpipe with a T piece on there just so we don't have any siphons caused from the flow, and then obviously that will set the level of the water. The T-piece then comes out and goes into our radial flow filter. So it goes into the bottom and the pipe comes up through the middle, and then water flows out the top there. You just see it bubbling away, and then we've just got a guard around the outside which is 110mm waste pipe going down the side, so any water comes out the top, goes around the pipe and then goes through the overflow on the side, and any solids should then fall to the bottom. I haven't quite worked out how to get rid of the solids at the bottom yet because I haven't put a tap in, but I think at the moment what I'll do is I'll use a siphon that I've got from my aquarium, and I'll use that to begin with till I work out the best way of getting it to the bottom, because I can't really get a tap right at the bottom, and I'm thinking, well, if I don't have the solids coming out the bottom and the tap is an inch or two up the side, then there's no point having the tap. So I can find something that's conical based to collect the solids a little bit easier. I think I'll just use the siphon, and then that overflows and it goes into my biofilter. So we have lava rock in the bottom of here, and it's just literally water flows in through the top and goes through the lava rock, which has got the bacteria in, which will change the ammonia into nitrites and then into nitrates, and then the overflow from the side comes out at the bottom of this biofilter tank. And at the moment I ran out of pipe, so got a little bit of a Heath Robinson set up there just to overflow into my sump tank. That's coming through to the sump tank. Now the sump tank is just under 3 cubic meters of water. Now I only need to use probably half a cubic meter per grow bed. Now I've got 2 grow beds in the system at the moment, so probably only need about 1 cubic meter. So I think at the moment I've got probably 2.5 cubic meters in there because it's not quite full up. It goes a meter into the ground, 2 meters long, meter and a bit wide, and then that's lined with the tank, and it's going into the side there. And that's good enough for the sump tank, and then it recirculates. Got the pipe coming out the side, the yellow pipe, which is the one that goes back into the IBC. So IBCs and our filtration and our sump tank are all outside, and they're all undercover underneath a tarpaulin covered polytunnel. And then if we walk around to the side here, we go into our greenhouse. This is one of the greenhouses we have here on the Chilli Farm, and this is where we're doing our aquaponics trial. So along the back here is our suspended pot deep water hydroponic tomatoes. So they are just in a solution, and they're just grown as hydroponics, and that's our trial. They seem to be doing exceptionally well. The tomato seems to be loving it at the moment, so have to see how well it does when it starts setting through. Okay, so back to the aquaponics then. So we have 2 parts of the aquaponics in the greenhouse. We have the deep water section here, which is 8 meters long, and it's going to be about 1.2 meters wide and 30 to 40 centimeters deep. And then if we go along to the back here, we've got 2 grow beds, each of them 1.2 by 2.4, and they're going to be 30 centimeters deep. So these just need to be filled with suspended. These need to be filled with expanded clay balls, and then the plumbing needs to be set up in there. They need to be raised up, and then have all the plumbing put underneath there and the water going in. So we've still got to do that. And then on the other side of the greenhouse, we've got a couple of other things. So we've got some of our systems that came originally from hydroponics, So we're going to see if we can build them into our aquaponics system. So that's an NFT system that came off the shelf, and then here is a vertical growing system using some square guttering that we made here on Chilli Farm. So we'll introduce that into the aquaponics system. That worked quite well with the hydroponics. And then here's another version of the NFT, but it's using guttering. Now obviously one of the things with the downpipe from the guttering is it's round, so there is the possibility that you'll get damming in there and you could get some build-up of the roots, but it seems to work really well for short life plants, so things like lettuces and things and herbs that you pick quite quickly. I mean, anything longer, so putting chilies in there, it does cause a bit of damming, and then the roots can go anaerobic if they're not getting any air to them, which obviously is not ideal. So yeah, I'll let you know how we're getting on and give you an update when we get a little bit further. Okay, bye bye for now.